Hello everyone, good afternoon. Okay, you must all thank me that today we are not here to present Gen Z. I think, I reckon everyone in this room would be now absolutely done with them. Okay, we have had enough stories about them, right from, their fitness regime, to their much talked about situationships. We have heard it all, okay? So today, we're talking about the new kid on the block, and I mean it literally, okay? So this is about Generation Alpha, and they are, mind you, already making their presence felt in a rather big way in this seductive consumeristic world, okay?
Yeah. So hi everyone, I'm Shilpa. I'm a part of the Nestle team and I lead foods for Nestle. I just wish to start with an experience of just today morning with my Gen Alpha. So I have an 8-year-old and it's his birthday today. So I gave him 8 gifts and he said that, Mummy, why don't you sell all of it and buy me an iPhone? I mean, he's just 8 years old, Sandeep.
There you go. See, I told you, I mean, they are making their presence felt. And like, can we just move to the next slide, please? Yeah, so he is an authority. Mark McCrindle is an authority on this particular cohort. And he says that this is a generation which is so far the most materially endowed generation, and they are born to buy, okay? So I think the marketers in this room should be delighted that you have somebody coming up very soon who would be absolutely your, dream consumer. So this is a kid who is out there, kind of making the decisions and so many other things, which you will soon hear. And in the spirit of the power of and, today what we will talk, both in terms of the Gen Alpha, their personality, and the methodology that we talk about. Just watch out for a lot of ands coming up there, okay? But we'll just give 2 more minutes and it will start. Before that, I want to say that nobody is better placed to talk about Gen Alpha than Paroo and Shilpa. Both are new age moms of Gen Alpha. They speak certain languages, which is supposed to be, the Gen Alpha, which neither Kanika or I understand. So Kanika is a aunt of Generation Beta, and I'm a veteran dad of a Gen Z, and neither of us speak this language. So we are going to leave the stage and join you while the 2 Gen Alpha moms tell us the story of this particular kid on the new kid on the block. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So Maggi is a brand, as we all know, which transverses across generations, and hence it's constantly important for us to up our understanding of any new consumer segment. Gen Alpha is just the next wave.
So this is where research enters the story. This is where research enters the story. This was a pure human-centric research, a delight for any call researcher. Being an alpha mom, I really enjoyed all the stages of this research. Well, we knew one approach alone would not decode this new kid on the block. So we put together an eclectic mix of tools which we called Juvenology. Let me take you through these 5 tools. The first one that laid the foundation was Quantitative Kid Scan, a syndicated study where we had 12,000 data points and it gave us a bird's eye view. Next, we also lived 150 hours alongside these kids, and in order to understand their digital world, we really had to eavesdrop. And you know what? Their parents became our undercover spies. We also knew that we cannot, dissect or decode Gen Alpha with one single brush stroke. Therefore, we thought of segmentation. Lastly, to complete the picture, we also interacted with those who are very closely associated with Gen Alpha, and that is their teachers and psychologists, to have a different point of view. Well, you can very well understand that we left no stone unturned.
You'll have to click the next slide. So, well, Paroo, while this Juvenology, so sorry, Paroo, if you can just go to the previous slide, please. Yeah. So while this juvenology sounds really interesting, I mean, I'm a mother, and when I look at my Gen Alpha, he's so innocent. All he wants is to skip school and play Minecraft all day long. And it really makes me pause. Are these kids really that complex, or is it this us marketeers who make us so?
Well, Shilpa, what do I say? My little one, you know, she has already sorted it out. She does not want to be a doctor or a lawyer. Nope. She has decided to be a YouTuber and earn loads of money. Well, let me go Roman, not the Roman numbers.
Next, Carlo.
Not the Roman numbers. Gen Alpha is Roman Janus, the child god of duality. They are a blend of adulting, and they also have childlike innocence in them. They are ambitious and playful. They are materialistic and caring. They are argumentative and curious. And it's in this and the truth that binds them with their mothers. Beneath this, oh, I'm so cool and smart facade, there's a small child, a bit already exhausted with the demands of life, yearning for tenderness and care.
So you've just reminded me, Paroo, of another incident. I mean, just today morning primarily, I was just remembering an incident of last week. Last week when that dreaded rainy day happened, my kid was so nice to me. He had done all his homework on his time as well as helped Dadi in the kitchen.
Well, Shilpa, what can I say? I have a different story to tell. My little one, when I'm not home, she brings a bunch of friends home. She plays music to the fullest. She dances, she makes reels. She's the undisputed leader of her gang.
Oh wow, well, every bird sings a different song. And this is the reason why, while we had a strong qualitative base to understand the deeper motivations, and I'll be quick because we have a little less time remaining, we wanted a very strong quantitative segmentation to dissect the consumer. What we took was an already existing KidScan data, because we literally had 1 week. As usual, we are always ready on time to deliver in 1 week. And we wanted to leverage the existing data, which we had an attitudinal segmentation on. This 12,000 consumer base allowed us to dissect the consumer into 4 distinct identities. These identities, the hero and the complete child, were quite close, however high on independence as well as ambition. This balanced hero child is someone we wanted to target for our new launch, which was the Happy Maggie Bowl, which was an Atta Maggie on health proposition targeted directly at kids. So, yeah, Paroo. Yeah. So just some pictures from the Nestle house where we had a very grand celebration of this celebration. The hero child, who is very expressive, high on adultish needs, etc. We cater to their expressive needs as well as on their childlike traits which this have, which is the nice, smiley, happy bowl pack. And we really enjoyed working towards it. Yeah.
Well, my hero child really warmed up to this new variant of Maggie, Happy Bowls, which was specially crafted for her.
Yeah. So while this was one of the actions which the brand took, this is a study which serves the foundation for any understanding on this segment in the future. It's a foundation which we've just started on, and this just completes the picture. Thank you so much for listening to us. We look forward to coming again next year to share more stories from our experiences. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Just hold on for a couple of minutes for the Q&A session. Okay, can we ask? Okay. Yeah. How do you capture Gen Alpha's digital-first attention spans qualitatively? So,
sorry, could you pardon?
How do you capture Gen Alpha's digital-first attention spans qualitatively? So, given the short attention span, so how do you attend them and understand from them qualitatively?
It's muffled. The voice is muffled.
How do you understand Gen Alpha's attention span qualitatively, given that they have
Okay. Attention span qualitatively.
How do we assess that?
yes,
Yeah.
because they have short.
Yeah. I'm not too sure if there is any tool to assess, qualitative tool to assess their short attention span. I think it is something, that is a kind of, given, it's kind of accepted that they do have short attention span. And therefore, when we are communicating to them, when we are interacting with them, we are cognizant of that. And, we keep that in mind, and we make our communication, executed in a way which reaches to them without kind of, getting them bored.
Okay, so there's another question.
Yeah.
In which categories is Gen Alpha more likely to have a stronger influence on their parents' purchasing behavior?
Okay, I think F&B packaged snacks is an obvious one. But apart from that, from this particular study, what we heard parents, telling us is that they kind of influence on holidays. Like they are the ones who decide, whether to go to, Europe, or whether to go to Bangkok, or whether to go to some other city. So they have a huge influence there. Then eating out, so they know names of all the restaurants, that are buzzing now. So they, play influencer role. And parents today, are kind of giving them a lot of respect. The decisions are kind of adhered to. And so a couple of categories: entertainment, food and beverages, holidays, even fashion. I remember one mother telling us that, my daughter, who is 12-year-old, advises her on, the colors she should be wearing or the accessories she should be buying. Yeah?
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.